It's called WealthWave, the How Money Works company. We're so pleased to have him on here to help us out. Sheik, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Aimee.
Great to see you. So you've dedicated your life to this, and you basically sit people down and say, let's have a discussion about your financial life, your financial literacy. Just start from the beginning. Tell us what we need to know. I bet there's a lot of things that surprise you, that you figure out when you talk to people. I can't believe they don't know this.
Okay, great question, Aimee. I think a lot of times people have to have a tipping point when things just aren't going right, whether it be their faith, family, finance, and usually it's the finance. And once that happens, people say, okay, well, I need to start understanding. The problem is that they don't teach this stuff in school. Governments don't really teach it. And it's a weird industry because if you don't have a lot of money, Wall Street's not really going to take the time to educate you and show you some of these simple concepts. So it's left to the individual to learn on their own. Case in point with me, I was 2008, market was crashing. I'm over here looking at the elections. Next thing I know, I see these news flashes, and I'm like, what in the world is this? So I said, let me turn off CNN, let me turn on CNBC. And sure enough, it looked like I was watching The Matrix. I just saw numbers and letters. I didn't understand one thing or the other. I just knew green meant good, red meant bad. And I kind of just went from there. So that's kind of part of my journey. And then really understanding that nobody knows this stuff. We know money. We know how to make money. But do we really understand if money's making us money? Or do we know how to make our money go to work for us? And that's kind of what our mission and passion is.
Well, Sheik, I love what you do and that you're going around speaking about this because, you know, in school we are taught literacy, for heaven's sake, and math and things, and we're taught algebra and physics, and those are all really good things. But I don't use physics every day that I know of. I'm sure I do. But the point is, financial literacy is so important, and it gets ignored, and I think we're starting to pay more attention. But what do you tell people, like, what's your basic money 101 when people come in to talk to you? And what kind of people do you serve? Who should come to you?
Wow, that's an awesome question, Aimee.
I'm sure
I
the
would
answer's
say
everybody,
this.
right?
Yeah, real simple. If you're not in a situation where you're following what we call our 6 steps, so I'll briefly go over that. Maybe you're having a debt issue. That's one reason to sit down, which obviously a lot of people in this country are slave to debt. I would say if you don't have that 3 to 6 months emergency funds, or not even sure how to get there, need some answers, that would be a good reason. If it was cash flow, just being able to maybe have a lot of money, make money, but you're not budgeting it, you're not sure where it's going, that's a great reason. Proper protection, life insurance is a big issue. And a lot of people don't fully understand how it works, so people are afraid of things they don't understand. Then that's number 5 would be building wealth, which is making that money work for you. And then obviously number 6 is estate preservation. Are you building an estate? What's the legacy you're leaving behind? So if you fit any of those criteria, I pretty much can sit down with you and at least get the ball rolling for you. But more importantly, I want you to understand what you have, for you to know what your game plan is versus someone else's. A lot of people, I would ask this question, Aimee, I'd say, do you know how much money you need to retire comfortably and remain retired comfortably? And a lot of people get stuck.
Oh, I bet 99% say, big shrug there, right?
You got it. You got it.